second person? No, right? Anybody want to be a third person? In this three person, what you want to be? In these three persons, how you gonna be? You'll not be, right? Like only fourth person we will be, right? So today he's speaking to us that thing. A fourth person was belated. He was called. He was given an example to us. Trusted. A faithful a hopeness should be with us. If it we will be a conform to get that blessing. So the poor person was trusted God. The poor person was obeyed the God. So that's why he was hoped on God. That's why he was blessed, right? In this fourth person, the fourth person was hoped, and that's why he got blessing. That is a confidence, right? That is the main confidence in the God. And the second point I'm going to say that I was read right, Jeremiah chapter 17 verses 7. So in Proverbs 39:26, that is the first point is and a hope. A hope with us we can do anything. A hope, without a hope we cannot be a confidence, right? And the second point, let us go to the second point. I was said, right, blessing the man that the trust in the Lord, that hoped in the Lord. So why the man blesses to get a blessing, to get a healing, right? To get a blessing. Why the blessing will become if we trusted on the God, right? A trusting in a God is important. A trusting in a God, it will helps us to prove, to do this, to speak this, the God says. A trusting is a very important to us. If we trust on that person, so the person should be proved. I'm a good friend. I'm a good. Loving really. I'm blessing really. I'm gonna give you really like that a trust. Like that, for every meaning of love, real and friendship and connecting and praising, like that, every meaning that is in a trust. What is in a trust? A faith, a loving, and a faith, friendly. Everything comes in a trust. A trust is how much if you trust, like that, the God blesses. How much you trust, that much the God blesses, right? So blessed, blessed is the man. So how the man blesses? From a trusting in a God, he blesses. A trust. Why the trust comes here? Why the trust was came to us? What is in a trust? Everyone don't know still. If I ask a question, so do you know trust, sister? Do you know? So you don't know what is in a trust. So if someone asks you a question, what is in a trust and what is in a hope, what is in a faithful, I'm gonna explain. The hope I was explained, right? A hope. Why the hopes comes? Because the God blesses first. And second time, if we praise to the God, we'll hope on the God. That is the hope. And the second thing is trusting. What is in a trusting? I'm gonna say. So why the trust comes to the God, to the Lord, trusting in a man, so we will marry, right? Everyone marries, right? So trusting on a Lord, we will marry, and trusting on a job, we will go front of our life to become a rich, or to become a talent person, to become intelligent. Trusting in a school, if we are trusting to that school, we are paying money to school fees, we are paying to the school fees, we are paying to the college fees, because you are trusting. They'll guide you. They will guide you to know English, to know Hindi. You have to know every language in the Bible. You have to know every language. What is this? What is maths? What is physics? Like that, everything says, right? What is chemistry? What is this thing, that thing? Like that, everything in the world, the book was prepared. So we are paying to that school means, we are paying to that college means, that is trust. and that is a trust. We was trusted on that person, so we are going to the friend to improve our talent. We trusted it with will how will get improved, trusting in a mother, trusting with a father, so they'll guide us to improve. You have to get less, you have to speak that, you have to get a healing, so you'll get this, you will get that, you will speak that, like that, everything that will become when we speaks, right? So a trusting in a trusting in a person, a trusting in a college, a trusting in a school, a trusting in a mother, father, and trusting in a God. So like that, a trusting was came to trust a God. So that is the meaning of a trust. So if you are paying to the college fees, means a trusting on a sir, or trusting to that school, they'll guide my child, so they'll guide my child to improve his talent, to get the job, to gonna heal that job. Like that, the trust was schemed. So even though everyone thinks what is in a trust, so that's why everyone get a doubt, right? A trust, a hope, a faith. I'm gonna explain. I was said, right? A hope means the God blesses first, and He says, so this is an hope. So this is when I'm blessing, you have to keep like this hope. He blesses. And the second point is a trust. How we pay the school, how we with the trusting of a thing, we was buy this phone, right? With the trusting on that company, that's why we was buy this phone. We was bought this phone on this place, or that much money we was kept, means we was trusted. So for everything, waiting a trust, eating a food, we was trusted. So in a eating also, which things it may be, what things it may be, a trusting on a God, a trusting in every person, it miracles. A trusting in a God, it blesses us. A trusting, that's why the trusting came by us. So our trusting came by a God. So the Bible is saying that Abraham was trusted the God, and David was trusted the God. They was trusted. So that's why the God was blessed. That's why the God was given a blessing to them, right? This is the meaning of a trust. And the third point I'm going to say, so that I'm going to be up. So right. So let us go Job's. Hurry up, jaldi, fast. We have to go. The time gonna be happen, but I have to explain more. Let us go Job's chapter 13, verse 15. 13 chapter and verse 15. Through he cleared me, why will be trust him ever? So I will defer my own way before him. So the trusting, a faith. So in that Bible, trusting was there, but it is also a faith. So I'll explain about a faith. A faith. Why the faith was came? A faithing on a God. So how the hope was came, how the trust was came, the two pipe was connected. So that's why the faith person, the faith thing was come, right? The faith thing was come. So a faith. So the Job's, he was poor, he was praised God, a family prayer, prayed, he was obeyed, he was listened, he was guided more. The God was guided him more. You have to do this. But the devil was came in the Job's and the God middle. So best, the God and the Job's are best friends. So like that, he was obeyed, like that he given a blessing. So today he's speaking to us on this time. So they was connected, but the devil was came in the middle, and the devil said to her, to the God, so your faithful Job's there, no? So he's praying to you because you have given the money, you have given nice children, you have given everything, right? That's why he's praying to you. So if you take all that, he'll not prayer, means. So if you get any, if he get any health issues, he will not pray to you. like that, ignore things. He was settled to the God, but the God know everything, and okay, I'll take off that all things. So he'll prayer or not, I will check. So the God has said, so okay, you take that person and you check after. So the devil is saying, so if the Job's is praying to you still, he is my son, and still he prays you, he is your son. The devil was he was bettered to the God. So the Job says unintelligent. He know everything. He, because now on that stage means the God has healed, right? So why he'll not, why he'll not get a healing? Because he blesses. Today the God is saying a faith. So he claimed a faith on God. So himself, if he thinked, so he cannot, if he go in his own way, he'll not bless, right? So he went in this, in his God's way. He went in the God's way. So today he's speaking to us on this time. So Job was listened, he was obeyed. So the devil was take everything, and afterwards, so the God said, so he is my son, he was listened me, so he was trusted me, he was a faithful person to me. The God said, so you have given a nice health to him, right? So that's why he is praying to you. If the health, if you take, if you give some health problem to him, so he'll not praise you, he said. So okay, take that also. Let us check. So the God